Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we're watching My Hero Academia Season 4 Episode 16. So last time guys on My Hero Academia. So yeah, last episode, Kirishima, Midoriya, Sue, Ochaka, pretty much everyone was released from the hospital except for Mirio. He still needs to stay an extra few days to, get checked up and make sure he's 100%. But his spirit is up. Glad to see that he's still himself, still happy, still inspired, and still looking for a way to get his quirk back. Eri, she's still being quarantined because obviously they don't know how to deal with her. And hopefully the doctors find a solution. Eraserhead, he's going to be there to help out. And I'm hoping that Midoriya and Mirio get a chance to visit her, because I believe she trusts those two the most right now in the world. So, we'll see. Elsewhere we have Bakugo, Shoto, Kami, Yoroshi, the Wind Guy, and Meatball Guy. They're all there for the extra classes. The Meatball Guy, I think he's just watching though. Gengorka said he has something different for them, so they're in for a surprise. Endeavor, he's there watching. President Mike is there, as well as All Might. They're supposed to have a conversation together, so I wonder what they're going to talk about. And I wonder what kind of exam or training they're going to have. So, had that huge villain guy escape, and they took down Kirigiri, but the huge giant guy, I don't think they said his name, he escaped, and they're worried about him. Also, Overall escaped, so he's still out there. I wonder what's going to happen with him. But yeah, besides that, let's just dive into it and find out what's going on. Here we go.
Shoto! You never should have failed the initial exam in the first place! Show these winklings that you're in a completely different league!
What? No way!
It's Endeavor, the #2 hero. Or wait, he's the #1 hero now.
Seriously? That's kind of random.
Why is he here?
Move it. You're
I
in
know that
this.
sucked as a kid, but
Wait a
it shouldn't
minute.
be a lifelong
Look who's standing next to him. Are you guys seeing this?
grudge.
Whoa! All Might!
So much for keeping a low profile.
They came to watch us?
So cool!
There's nothing heroic about any of you. You're bottom
Thank you.
feeders. Nothing but rotten fish turds.
Sir! Yes, sir!
I can't hear you.
Sir! Yes, sir!
Dang, is he scary?
Especially you. Do you even want to be a hero?
Well, first of all, I'm not a fish turd.
Wrong! How can a pile of excrement help humanity prosper?
Technically, fertilizer is integral.
Wrong! Do you expect to be praised just because you have powerful attacks?
Wrong!
Sir, yes, sir!
Wrong! I am well aware that the three of you have impressive combat abilities. But that's all you have. It's time you start training a new muscle, the one that beats in your chest. If you hold out a hand to someone in trouble, will they take it? Not as you are now. It's fine to have fangs, but when a life is on the line, you must have trust.
Okay, but how?
You need a
It's not gonna
special
work.
connection with the person you're trying to rescue. Remember that as you train today. Now, meet your opponents. Through this life or death battle, show that you can come
Kids.
to an understanding with them. That's the
They're gonna
hurdle
have to
you
get
face.
close to kids. I knew it. Bakugo's gonna have fun.
Calm down! No need to run!
Kids with quirks too.
Please, children! I need you to try to listen and behave!
Fuck that, I'd never
These
be a
kids are
teacher.
from Masagaki Elementary School.
Yeah, so explain to me again why I'm part of this group.
We didn't get a chance to see you in action at the exam. Also, to be honest, you seem like you wouldn't be very good at this.
Hey, whoa, that's so unfair.
Why?
There, you see? I get along super with kids. Ollie! That girl is trying to seduce Sho. I think the best thing to do is ignore her. I didn't know haters came this young.
I'm sorry for being such a burden.
Damn.
My class is full of problem children. No matter what I do, they refuse to listen. And they're already exasperating your young heroes.
Please don't worry, ma'am.
Are you sure?
By day's end, I believe my trainees will have changed your students.
We'll see.
The four of you will accomplish this together. You must win the hearts of these unruly youngsters.
What do we look like, nannies?
Just do
Settle
tricks
down.
and give them candy.
The rest of you will have a lecture after your practical exercising. The number of crimes committed in the past month went up 3% in comparison to the last few years.
Makes sense.
Of course. I resolved more incidents than anyone else, besting my own personal records. And yet, I can feel it. Some unseen thing that you built up in your prime is beginning to crumble. What does it mean to be a symbol? That's what I want to know.
It's man enough to ask.
All Might.
In other words, all we have to do is make friends. No problem.
Let's get this babysitting over and done with. I'm ready to go back to some actual
Okay.
training.
Maybe try not to make that angry face, Bakugo! Now, how will UA's squawking explosion handle this?
The stupid teacher didn't fulfill her role as a leader, so the brats ended up taking over the class. This isn't something that just happens. If they're not listening to her, then somebody else must be in charge here. There's definitely some kind of boss kid these little monsters are following.
Yeah.
We just gotta figure out who it is.
And then?
We beat him up and hang him from a post to make an example out of the punk. Then we make the kids throw rocks at him. It'll be the most effective way to make them realize what an insignificant pest their leader is.
I thought the idea was for us to be nice.
I like that, though.
Bakugo certainly has a unique perspective.
Me, or are these kids like super twisted?
Yeah, exactly. So a little violence is necessary.
Bakugo, they're just kids.
Huh? Well, that's how I was raised, and look, I turned out awesome.
No, I think I might have a better way.
I'd already climbed to the number 2 spot by the time I was 20.
Damn.
And because I'd carved my own path, I understood. There was no way I was ever going to reach the top. If I'd only wanted the title of number 1, I could have acted friendly towards everyone like you did. But no, I actually wanted to be number 1.
Talkative today, aren't we?
Just answer me!
What is the symbol of peace? That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm not certain how to explain it to you. Understand the situation you've been placed in, and what's being said about you. There are many who can't help but dwell on our differences.
It's not that I don't like Endeavor, I just can't help but compare him to All Might. And you know, that's kind of a lot for any hero to live up to, right?
All Might! They came to watch us?
So cool! Whoa, is that Endeavor?
Seriously? That's kind of random.
But you and I are not the same person. It was my decision to become a symbol, but you don't have to do that. Instead, take your time and think about the kind of hero you want to be.
My name is Not Five Weenies. I am Shoto from UA, and I want to be a hero. My father, Endeavor, is currently the number 1 hero, but to be frank, I've always hated him and want to forge my own path in the world.
What
of
is
pros.
this? A
My
character
childhood
introduction
was less
page?
than
Come
well
on!
understood, so I felt
boring.
Total fail!
I'm sorry.
I thought he
nice
had
try,
something else
Todoroki.
planned.
I guess we have no choice.
Hey, you 3 have been yelling and running after them this whole time, but I don't know. Wouldn't it be faster if we, like, just showed them how cool all our quirks are?
I was just about to suggest that!
Whoa, that's a coincidence, huh?
You guys aren't fooling
Creepy
anybody!
kids.
We're better than you and we'll take you down to prove it!
Oh? Then bring it on! Let's have a proper
One of
fight.
them could take down all those kids at the same,
In the end,
same time.
all you Neanderthals can do is resort to useless violence. Of course, that won't work.
Why are they having so much trouble against grade schoolers?
Stooping to their level would be the epitome of folly, my
Jordan.
peers!
Who is this guy?
It is apparent that you have not recognized the superiority of Shiketsu High. In order for this commentary to reflect the truth, I have decided to assist you.
Say what?
As President Mike should already have deduced, if my peers fight seriously, the children will be left beaten, ashamed.
Killed.
On the other hand, if they use their discretion and let the children shine, then it will only make the delinquents even more brazen.
Gotta give them a
Abandoning
spanking.
discourse will result in failure.
Hold on! I don't think you all know how dangerous this is! Those children are strong and believe wholeheartedly that
Sure.
their quirks surpass
They're
those
not
of the
as
heroes.
strong as
They won't
any
hold
of the
back
others.
against your trainees.
Damn it. So guys, that was My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 16. That was a funny episode. So they gotta deal with these kids, these troublemakers. That's gonna be their mission, their objective. Bakugo, he is hilarious. But I'm kinda on his side. Maybe not throw rocks, but they need their ass handed to them so they can see the hierarchy and respect them, because right now they just been walking over, I'm sure, their teacher and everyone else, so they feel high and mighty and stuff like that, but they need to see who's in charge, and then they can take it from there and build a relationship with the kids. So we'll see if they're able to do that. I know that there are a lot of them, but still, Inase by himself can take them out. So not worried. But yeah, definitely respect. Definitely got respect for Endeavor, for, you know, wanting to talk to All Might, wanting to learn, wanting to know what exactly is that symbol of peace. Because he said, like he said, he feels like something that All Might built is starting to crumble, and he doesn't want it to crumble because right now there's a 3% increase in crime, and I'm sure if he feels like it can get even worse. But I don't know if there's anything that Endeavor can actually do. I don't see him doing like a 180 and changing his personality, smiling and being, you know, approachable and stuff like that. All Might said to, you know, do it his own way, but isn't he already doing it his own way and it's not working? I'm not quite sure. So I want to know, like, is that number 2 spot now vacant? Because I believe Gang Orko was... I honestly can't remember. But wasn't he already in the top 10? And now they say he's number 10. If he's number 10 now, that means that he didn't move up, or maybe he wasn't 10 and then he moved up. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. I want like a list with no spoilers on like the ranks of all of the heroes, because I know like Best Jeanist, he was one of the top 10 as well, and he died. So there's like 2 spots vacant in the top 10. But yeah, pretty interesting episode. Wasn't expecting that, but it was definitely refreshing after all of the battles and the sadness and the emotions that we've been going through. I feel like this like second arc is gonna be a little bit more relaxing, a little bit more a breather, which I don't mind. Obviously, I would want more of the first part, despite all of the sadness and emotional roller coaster that it was epic, but I'm still excited to see where we go from here and what's gonna happen. Kind of want to see some more Mirio, like his recovery, as well as Eri, what's going on with her. We didn't see Midoriya and the others, which is understandable. They need to recover, and I kind of miss seeing the others. It's been a minute since we've seen Bakugo, Shoto. Kind of want to see Tokoyami, what he's doing with his training, and you know, the others. Because the great thing about My Hero Academia is it's not solely just Midoriya. I like almost every other student, and I'm excited if we have like a story just focusing on a couple of other students. So I'm liking this right now. But yeah, besides that, hit me in the comments, let me know what you